hello. There's a lot of people here already. Danny Days, Danielle, thank you very much for being here. Tracy's here. Hello. Matt Rogers, thank you very much for stopping by. Danny and John, I sent you the link to the live stream if you want to come. And if you're really up for karaoke, you're more than welcome to. Robert is here. Thank you very much for stopping by. John is here as well. Fisherman 506. Thank you very much. Awesome. Um, I just want to clarify one little thing. In the introduction, you have my members, and in the description below, also um, Lynn from Bucket List Homestead um, got her account stolen from her, and she lost everything, and she's working hard to recover her account. So if you click on that link right now, it's not going to work. I am leaving it there. Hopefully, everything will work out for her in the end. It's really sad news, considering that she even lost some subscribers. Um, she lost all her videos. I mean, you have your account connected to so many things, your Google account, and yeah, everything was stolen from her. So, a little piece of advice: change your password often and change it now if it hasn't been done lately. I suggest you go ahead, make sure you have all the security up to date, and try as hard as you can to keep your account safe. Um, Hello, Marshall. Thank you very much for stopping by. Hello, Melissa, Little House in the Big Woods. Thank you very much for being here. Yes, very sad to hear. And funny thing is, she told us that she had been hacked, and we looked at her account. It was the name was changed, and there was what seemed to be a live stream running, and we know that it was not a real live stream. All the settings were changed. You needed to be a subscriber for 22 years to be able to comment. So it shows that whoever took the account changed all the settings, changed everything, deleted all the videos. That's gonna hurt her on the long run, but hopefully she can minimize the damage. Yeah, she was trying to reach someone, and it's really hard because you need to log in to confirm that it was you, or to confirm that it's you trying to access the account to report whatever was going on. And since you don't have your account, you can't log in. No, Robert, that was Bucket List Homestead. Lynn and Bucket List Homestead. Only one Marshall here. There she is. Hello, Lynn. Um, yeah, I was just telling your story. Thank you very much for being here. It's whatever's happening to you is terrible. I will put the link here. Um, Robert, you're more than welcome to come up here as well. Danny, John, if you want to come say hi, you're more than welcome also. So yeah, Friday night, having a little bit of wine, and I can't even imagine my whole life is on there. Um, we all have our email connected to so many things. Um, it just shows that we need to be careful what we do. Um, I have I think what I'm gonna do is put different email accounts on different things, just to be sure that if I ever get one email stolen from me, that I can at least have some more stuff. Yeah, she did work very hard for her channel, and I'm pretty sure that whatever happens next, I know the community will be there for her to support her, to give her the numbers again. Um, she deserves it, and we need to be there for her. All right, perfect, perfect, Danny. And once again, John, Robert, you're more than welcome to come say hi if you want. She just got, yeah, she had been monetized for a month or two, maybe 2 months, 2, 3 months. Use an email just for YouTube, nothing else, and I have multiple emails for logging back in. Yeah, I have the same thing too. Um, I think the worst part is she didn't receive any notification that someone was trying to get into her account. So whoever did this without her knowing. That means that they bypassed all those security that were put in place. So I don't know how that was done, but it was a professional for sure. Someone knew what they were doing. Right. Change my password. Change everything and change my password 5 times today. I also have 5-step authentication now. And you would think that five would be too much, but really, that's what the world comes to now. Um, when we think about it, anyone can steal your information online because literally all our lives are there. It's one thing to show like my garden, my homestead, my animals, my life on YouTube. But if someone was to come in the background and steal all that information from me, man, like anyone here really is at risk. Um, I don't know, like 2022 is getting scary because everyone can just make you um, disappear just like this. If you disappear online, I don't know, change your password every 90 days. Yeah. And from what I understand, I was talking to a friend of mine who works in computers, and apparently the softwares they use to enter or to steal people's identity, um, it, it can take um, 6 hours. They can get your information within 6 hours. So if they get on your case, no matter what you do, you're done. If they decide, yeah, it is. It is, and I mean, most of us here have been on for we've been on YouTube for a few years. Um, I mean, some are lucky, some are good. They end up on top of the ladder pretty quick. But for most people, it takes a while to get to the top and have everything stolen like that. It's heartbreaking. 1.5 months that it took you to get monetized. The cell number to notify someone logs on. You get a text message. You can hit not me, and it locks everything down. Yeah, I had that, but never received a warning. Yeah, that's why I understood from what you were saying. Yeah, that was her channel. Well, if you come and sing for karaoke, I can be the referee in the middle and make sure that you stay in line, all of you. Uh, yeah, everyone's behind you, Lynn. You're gonna get through this, and you got the support of the community. Yeah, and hopefully you won't need to start from scratch. I finally heard from Google today, and they have determined was, and yeah, um, hopefully everything will get back to normal, and the nightmare will end soon. My heart hurts. have moved past angry. Now I'm just sad. Yeah, I mean, I've been thinking about that since you told us what happened, and I don't know what I would do. Really, it's yeah, my stomach turned. Yeah, it's can't find the words to really say. It's just there's no word for it. But people will show you the love you deserve, Lynn. Once you get back on your feet, uh, you'll get monetized quick. I have no doubt. You made it there. People will start following you again, and you'll make it. Danny, you have a long smoke. So how's everyone been doing this week? I haven't done much. I posted a video Wednesday about what I was doing to prepare for the winter. Um, I have a video on the work showing my freezers and all my stuff. Hey, Danny and Sheena, how are you guys?
How's it going, man? Say hi to Zai. Article.
It's Danny's birthday today, so I'm gonna have a little drink with you, buddy.
Heck yeah. I don't want to stop what you were talking about. That's a horrible situation. There's a lot of
Yeah,
work that goes into building the channel. And like you said, some people go fast, but most people to get to where you're monetized take a lot of work.
yeah, yeah, and there's no word. Like, I mean, we've been talking to Lynn since she told us and trying to keep her going and keep her positive. But even for us, it's tough because it feels like we're all a family on YouTube, and it feels like we lost someone. You know, it's hard to explain. Yeah, I don't know what's the point. Like, you would need to see the
Put me a little bit of Jägermeister.
showing up to understand. I don't even know what it was all about. It's like someone was just trying to cause trouble with the person that was on the live is not the person that act for sure. So it's someone trying to get back at that person and using people to do it. I don't know what's going on. Hello, Hollaby Homestead. Thank you very much for stopping by. I know you guys. Yes, a lot of people. Are you really going to sing for us, Danny?
I might try. Not quite yet. Give me a few minutes.
A few more drinks.
Yeah, a few more drinks.
And his daughter. Hello, Patrick. Thank you very much for being here tonight. Message for you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, babe.
Yeah, we sure hope that it gets resolved.
Happy birthday!
Well, to be honest, Lynn, I started filming. The video is not quite done yet. So the work it hasn't been completely done. But I will finish it regardless and have it ready. I will upload it and it's going to be ready for when you say to put it on. It'll be ready. People saying hello. Then a few videos are suddenly getting deleted or weird activity on it. Yeah. And I had something similar to that happen on my PS4 account. I woke up the next morning to go to work and I had a message saying that I made a purchase at 6 a.m. That I purchased a game of some sort and the money was taken out of my account. Luckily, it was only like a $40 game. I was able to log in, change my password again to remove all the information from my account, like change my password and remove my credit card and all that stuff. PlayStation, Sony was really quick to give me my money back. I think within a few days I had my money back, and they noticed right away that it was not normal for a game to be purchased on a different IP address for my account. And what he told me is, regardless of what happens, you want a refund, we'll just remove the game from the PS4, and not more complicated than that. So I was kind of lucky on that end. Uh, yes, I'm gonna be ready. My video is supposed to come out on the 26th, but I'll have it ready for when you give the go. Diablo. I started playing the first Diablo again last week. For some reason, I just had like craving to play that game. We'll continue with it soon. Yeah. Yeah, it took a while for her to reach someone. So back to my guest. How have you guys been? Summer's
Doing good,
been
man.
busy.
Oh, busy. God, busy. Yeah, trying to catch up with the kind of health issues I had earlier in the year and throughout the summer. It took a while to try to catch up and do everything. What is here?
I don't know.
Let me pause this for a minute.
No problem.
Somebody's here.
That's what I figured. No problem, Lynn. Thank you very much for stopping by. Appreciate it. And yes, you deserve to have some fun tonight and some good times. I don't think the dog will read you, John. You guys got snow yet? Yes, we did. We had a little storm on Monday. I was supposed to go down to Creekside Maples to help them out build their house. And if you didn't see my live stream from Monday morning, I went about an hour and a half away. Well, it actually took me like 2 hours and a half to make it there because of the snow. It was in the middle of a storm. And when I got there was no electricity, so all the gas stations were closed. And I had just enough gas to basically make it to that point. So I had to turn back and come back home, and I literally ran on fumes to get back home. And then we had another storm yesterday. It started Wednesday night, and there was no school yesterday, so already a day off from school. We have about, I'd like to say, somewhere between 15 and 20 inches of snow already. And here it's worse than anywhere else. We were driving down the village, and at the other end of the village, they probably have like 5-6 inches less than what we have here. It's crazy. The wind, the gusts here, it's just insane. It seems that it's pushing all the snow from the hill right into our driveway. Not for me. You be good. Really trying. 2 snow days for school this week here. Well, you're a bus driver, right? You guys getting paid if you're off because of snow, or you just lose your day? You're probably getting paid, right? I find that usually at this time of year we have snow. What we have is not uncommon. It just feels like we weren't ready. It was plus 18 Celsius. I don't know what that would be. 70 maybe Fahrenheit. Tracy can probably find it quicker than me. We were out in t-shirts. I was harvesting celery and more carrots from my garden Sunday, and then the next day, snowstorm. It's like, what? We got it good for the first time. Yeah, it's been snowing again today. It just doesn't stop here. Once it starts, we have like 1 inch per day.
I couldn't deal with snow. Not an inch a year is bad for us.
Yeah, I keep saying that I hate winter, and then I look at you guys down south, Robert, with the snakes and all that stuff, and then we have Michael from Michael Sharp there from Florida with the snakes and spiders and all that stuff, and I'm like, nope, I'm good up here
Nope.
in the snow. That's
And
not for me.
we were actually at freezing this morning, right at 32, and it's unusual for this time of year. It's been well over 20 years since we've been that low at
Oh
this
yeah,
point in the year. Um, but we haven't been. Well, we were 59 today for the high, and that for the last 9 days we've been under that. For the high, that's unusual. Also, it's not looking like it's going to be a very good year at all, or a very good fall. We kind of went right into winter. We usually don't. We'll get one day where it'll be cold enough to kill the tomato plants for our second planting, and then it's warm until middle of January for us. Then we'll get a couple late freezes, an Arctic front that'll pass through. But besides that, 2 weeks of winter is normally what we get, and we already had that this year.
did you say a second planting of tomatoes?
Yeah.
See, like here we're lucky to get one. If we can make it to the end and the tomatoes are actually turning red on the plants, like it's been a good season.
Yeah, we'll be starting seeds next month when I'm done with my rotation at work. I'll be starting my tomato seeds for the greenhouses when I come in December, and we'll be planting out somewheres end of January, middle of February. We'll be planting out in the greenhouse. We'll probably have to run a little bit of heat at some point for it, but the plant should be 6 to 8 inches tall, 10 inches tall, planted in the greenhouses and ready to go.
Cool.
Look what Mr. Roberts said.
Nope. Yeah, it's different, completely from where we are to where you are. It's a huge difference in the weather. It really is. Y'all don't have the pest and control issues that we have down here because the summer is so long.
Yeah.
But
I
yeah,
had mice on my plants this year. That's all I got. Well, slugs, a few slugs and mice.
we had mice 2 years ago in the greenhouses. We had a couple cats show up that we've been feeding, and we haven't had any issues. We didn't have any issues this year with it.
I actually found a dead mouse in the yard from one of the cats, so that's good.
Yep. I have no issues keeping the cats around. They don't get on the cars. The neighbors don't mind them. They haven't seen any mice. We have a lot of sugar. Even though we're in town, there's still a lot of sugarcane fields around us. And when they cut the sugarcane fields, we end up with a lot of mice. They try to get in the houses and need places to go when the fields are cut. So the neighbors are even happy with having the cats around.
Yeah, well, I would love to have cats here. We used to have some. The kids were having allergies and always having ear infections and stuff like that,
Right.
so we had to get rid of them. But I'm guessing they're older now. I would love to have an outdoor cat. But
You need them.
We have two. One actually stays in our chicken coop.
Yeah.
It's always been there since it started coming around, and it stays there.
It was actually sleeping on one of the duck's neck at night when it was cool.
oh yeah,
It would sleep with the duck on its neck at night,
keeping the ducks warm.
or the duck was keeping it warm. The duck's old; it moves slow, so it didn't have any choice when the cat wanted to get. It's a small cat, full grown now. It's a small cat.
Babies.
Yeah, they call it. The kids call it babies.
Cool.
But
Nice. Robert, we'll keep the snow up here if you keep the snakes down there. Deal? I'm from Nova Scotia, so I know you guys get usually more snow than we do in Ontario, but what got me was the fog and rain. What we have here in my part of the province is worse than anywhere else. Also, for some reason, we have a little microclimate here, and it's always getting bad.
It was 7 to 7.
halftime. You gonna sing tonight, Rim?
No, I'm not set up for
What?
that yet. I will at some point. Um, Try to get some stuff organized. Have music playing somehow that I could do some karaoke with you guys, but I'm not really ready for that yet. Plus, I need to have a few beers. I'm just on wine tonight. As long as I don't have a few beers in me.
I'm still on one at a time. I've had a few too many.
20K. I was driving. I I was looking on my GPS and I had about 70 kilometers to go until the next gas station, and my Jeep was showing about 65 kilometers left of gas. So I'm like,
Cool.
okay, like I have to be careful, not to go too fast, not to put to get the RPM high too much. It was just follow the trucks in front of me and hope for the best.
Did you make it?
Yes, I did. I'm pretty sure I ran out of fumes for a few kilometers, but I made it.
Reggie just neat.
I don't do frontal or even partial frontal shots.
Oh, my life's bleeding over into this one. It seems a little bit.
It's okay.
It's
I'm laughing. It's fine. The other day, someone was on the chat. Well, I think it was on John's live stream last week. Then he came to me on Messenger. He's like, "What's going on? Like, there's a real fight there going on, or something." I'm like, "No, that's just the way it is, man. It's
just some back and forth.
yeah. It's just a show. Like, I mean, it's fun. I love it."
I can't stand John. Actually, I'm glad he's not up here. God,
John's my BFF.
that little man.
Me and John, we're like this. We're like BFFs.
You and John are like this.
What did he say?
John's scared to come up.
Yeah. I leave John speechless at times. And that's a proven fact.
Uh,
You don't have anything growing right now, right, Rim?
I still have carrots in my garden, but it's 2 feet under.
Even with all that snow?
It's still there. I mean, it's gonna last. Next spring, I'll be able to go and harvest it.
Really?
The snow will give some protection from the cold. Plus, it's underground, right? So it's gonna be safe there.
And I have no idea about growing carrots. I've never done well with them. And snow, carrots and snow, I don't know much about them. So
I even had some kale coming up this spring from last year.
really,
Yeah.
awesome.
And apparently, anything that grows in the ground apparently could last in the ground. Like if you had rutabaga, turnips, even
Yeah.
if you leave potatoes in the ground next spring, it might grow up again.
John's scared because his wife is home.
That's good, Robert. Thank you, Robert. See, John, that's a nice captain.
Mr. Robert didn't want to come up because he didn't want to show his walker.
We live 20 minutes from a gas station. Last year, my car said it has 60 kilometers left. People thought it could make it. It died just down the road. Yeah, I had a van a few years back that did the same thing. It was showing like 100 kilometers left. I figured I was going to go to town to put some gas, which is about 20 kilometers away. And we ran out of gas. And it was the first time I was taking the van out with the kids. I had to call a towing to go back to the garage there. Now it's scared. I didn't say anything. Between you guys.
Who's a jerk?
John?
Well, why you got to be nice, John? I thought you were the boss. Man, your greenhouse collapsed. That's horrible.
Again? Didn't it collapse last year? I didn't check mine. Mine is still there. Like I figured I was gonna have some more time because when I was looking at the weather for the upcoming weeks, there wasn't snow at the horizon, so it should have been fine. But um, you go to bed and wake up the next day, and ta-da! You have a snowstorm.
Oh God, snow. We hadn't had snow. We snow. We had snow from when I was born to 41. We might have had 3 inches of snow the whole time. Colt was born when I was 42, my little boy. We had 2 inches of snow back to back years in, succession over about a 2 day period. And I hope we never see that again. It was horrible. We don't have salt trucks. We're not prepared for that. It literally shut the state down.
You probably don't have like good winter tires on your cars.
No, we don't have nothing.
Yeah.
I don't know if you
At
have.
best, you got mud grips at best.
I don't even know if you have a snow scraper. I don't even know if you have that.
Nope.
Yeah.
No, SNEAUX. Perfect.
Come on, Johnny boy, where are you?
John said he was coming sing.
Oh, the new greenhouse collapsed. Wow. Oh, cool. And hello, by the way. Atlantic host up for young hockey fellows. Are you sleeping at the Howard Johnson or? Oh no, that will be in the Bathurst area. I didn't hear about the hockey tournament, so I don't know where it is. I don't have any kids playing hockey, either Hamilton or Bathurst. That's cool. Get ready for snow if you come up here. It's always snowing. 2 tornadoes without damage.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Travis.
You nasty.
I'm just reading the comments.
John's always on the wrong end of them.
Mhm.
Yeah, I almost felt bad for him at some point tonight.
Why? Tonight?
Almost.
No, not John. That dude been talking so much smack on me because I wasn't feeling well, and he's like, "Oh, he's being good. I got him under control." And, wrong answer.
She don't make me nice because I am nice.
Mhm.
You kind of need to give us a few proofs on that, John. It's just because I had a few drinks. I feel a little.
I think he has the wrong definition.
You don't know. You don't know.
Hello, Marilyn. Thank you very much for being here. And it keeps you nice. Hello, Gear Gridden. Thank you for stopping by. Bathurst, I'm here now. We came up. Okay, cool. Well, good luck on the tournament. You should know though, Bathurst usually have like 2 or 3 feet less snow than what we have up here in the winter. So it's not as bad there than what we have here.
2 or 3.
I'm used to the snow, but I'm glad we don't have it anymore. Oh,
Yeah, I don't know if I'd be better off no snow with snakes. I don't know which one I prefer, really.
Snakes aren't bad. You don't see them as much as you do snow.
Well, I
like,
saw
every
some
once in a
snakes
while-
when I was hunting.
like right now,
Really
every
good
once in a while we'll see a few in the water.
Yeah,
But
it's not horrible.
or that one year we had one in the house, but
That was you. You brought it in from outside. You bring in a box from outside that has an old snake in it.
I mean, we only have like gardener snake here, and there was one in my house last spring. I wouldn't want to have like any.
I should have called Mr. Robert to come get it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, Would have been a long drive though, but
Yeah.
8.5 hours, 9 hours.
I called
yeah, on
Pop.
plane.
Pop even got it.
She calls me, tells me I'm at work offshore. I'm like, there's nothing I can do. Where you at? I'm in the bathroom, in the bathtub,
I was hiding.
hiding. Her and the kids in the bathtub. What you want me to do? I'm like, a helicopter ride or
I
you know
called his mom and I called Pop. They came.
13.5 hours away.
They came and got it.
Yeah, it depends the way you see it because people say snow is pretty, but then again, it's only white.
Yeah.
In the fall, it's pretty. You have all kind of colors. In the spring, you start seeing some green, some flowers, all kind of colors. But
I like it on Christmas. That's about it.
Where I was working at in Ohio, they kept asking me, when the snow starts, what's going to happen? I'm like, what you mean? Well, what you going to do? The first inch of snow I see is going to be a half inch more than I've seen at any day in my life. And, they laughed. And they called me one day. We had an inch of snow overnight. They called me, where you at? It's 11 o'clock in the morning. Where you at? I'm at my apartment. It's snowing outside. I don't know how to drive in this. Then I get out and I start driving around. I'm like, oh, man, this is pretty. These little hills and the old barn set out in the middle of nowhere is beautiful. The next day, it's like, man, this is pretty. The third day, it's like, yeah, it's pretty nice. The fourth day, it's like, I got enough of the snow. And it's overcast. There's no sun.
Mm-hmm.
It's like horrible. No, there's no way I can live in this. Just no sun. We went like 4.5 months, seen the sun for like 15 minutes in 4.5 months. I can't do that.
Seasonal depression.
Mm-hmm.
you kind of get used to it, really. But yeah, you talk about depression. I mean, I'm always depressed at this time of year. I hate snow. Like just not being able to go outside. Like I keep telling people, especially with young kids. In the summer, you put shoes on, you go outside, you go play in the park, you go on the swing, you go on the trampoline. In the winter, you have to put the boots, the snowsuit, the gloves. You have to put the toque on. They go outside. By the time the last one is out, the oldest one wants to come back in because they're cold. And you have to get them undressed again. It's like, oh, come on, it was just done. Yes, I went moose hunting, got a moose, and I went deer hunting with Ren's Homestead 2 weeks ago, and we got a small deer. So I ended up with about 115 pounds of moose meat and about 50 pounds of deer.
Moose meat?
Nice. Mm-hmm.
Like, what does moose meat taste like?
Moose?
Moose?
No, I mean like you just.
She's a Yankee. You gotta forgive her. She's
No,
like
I never had that.
she's
So you
north
just-
of I-10.
You
Moose?
just
A
cook it like.
moose would be similar to deer. Really, it's just way bigger.
Not much fat, red meat.
Yeah.
So how you do like hamburger meat or something like
You'd
you
add
get
a little
chili or hamburger or
Yeah, you can do the cuts you want. Like I bring it at the butcher and they do all that stuff for us. We got a few roast, steaks, tenderloin, amber. We could make sausage if we wanted to. On average, a moose would give us anywhere between 400 and 500 pounds of meat.
Y'all divided it between 3 people, right?
Yeah, well, 4. Self
4.
promised part on to one of his friends, so we ended up with 1/4 of a moose each, which is still nice. It still makes sense. I mean, 100 pound, 115 with the heart and the liver and all that stuff.
Wow. John didn't get the link. If you want to share it again,
he said moose is a lot leaner than a swamp rat.
that's not true.
There, John. The link's there. Won our first 2 games today. I know all about the snow up there. I used to deliver for Saputo and stayed in Campbellton every Monday night. Yeah, and like I said, for some reason where I live, there's a long way, like there's a big distance between me and my neighbor, and it's a hill. So all the wind is coming right up here. So the guy can come and open the driveway, and the storm could be over for 2 days, and they'll have to come again, open the driveway again, because the wind will push the snow all back in our
Mhm.
driveway. I sent you the link again, John. You want to come?
Tell how to get a salt truck.
It's supposed to have one.
Oh gosh.
I don't think they do. I was stuck on a location and it was below zero for 4 days. I was on location 4 days in my truck. It was horrible. Fahrenheit, below zero Fahrenheit. It was horrible. I would get in my truck. It would take about 2 hours to thaw out. And when I get out my truck, as soon as I get out my truck, all my insulators were frozen in Ohio. We were in a valley. The wind was blowing like 15, 20 miles an hour all the time. It was horrible. Horrible.
Yeah, when you're not used to it,
Oh,
you can feel cold pretty quick.
now
And
go ahead. Sorry.
it's a different cold too. Like you can have um, below zero in your place and have below zero here. It's not going to be the same cold. Just
The-
as I assume it's not the same thing in Alaska. Probably colder there than what we have here.
Well, when we went to Ohio, it was like 40 degrees.
It was 30, 31, 32 degrees, just below freezing. We went around Thanksgiving one year, visit. And I was outside in a wife beater and shorts. No issues. It was perfectly fine, but there was zero humidity. Over here at 40 degrees with the humidity and a little bit of wind blowing, it's like, oh my God, it hurts.
Yeah.
It's so cold, it hurts.
Yeah. And the thing is, once you get cold, you can feel like your chest and your bones freezing. You're cold for
Mhm.
good. Like, when that happens, I usually have to go and take a warm, hot bath, and that's the only way I can get past that. If I'm cold when I get up, I'm going to be cold all day.
We don't have moose or elk around here, fisherman
We have an elk?
506.
Elk hounds.
Elk hound.
Yeah.
We do have an elk hound. We bought it in Ohio.
Our
Cajun.
dog is an elk hound.
Norwegian elk hound, yep. He's never
Yeah,
chased
it's
an elk hound.
delicious.
You'll
Thanks.
chase down a slice of pizza.
Yeah. John
Awesome.
talking smack.
John still got up though.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for John to come up.
He's scared.
I've never had elk, so I wouldn't know what it tastes like. And I'm guessing, have you guys ever had? Yeah, you had elk before.
We haven't.
Mm-mm.
We're just starting to get. They hunted the deer population here in South Louisiana to where it was almost nothing, and it's just starting to get back to where there's deer around, to the point where you have to watch when you're driving around, but they're still small.
Okay.
When I was working in Ohio, we passed through a field, and I told the guy I was working with was from Ohio. He was with me. I'm like, man, they still got all those cows out in the snow and everything. He's like, that's deer. I'm like, ain't no way. The deer over there is probably 75 to 80 pounds heavier on average than we have over here in the marshes and stuff, just because of the amount of food and grass they have to eat in that area.
Like we had some like would show up in our front yard over
Yeah.
there. But I've lived here 9 years and I've probably seen
Ken,
yeah. I've only seen deer like out on the road and stuff like one
One time.
time.
Oh yeah, and yeah, the size can be so different from one place to another.
Yep.
The small buck we got, it was just a little spike, maybe a year and a half old buck. We ended up with 104 pounds on it of meat. We went down to Grand Manan Island, which is a small island way south of the province. We had doe tags. We came home with 3 does, and the 3 does total was only 60 pounds of meat.
that's similar to what we have around here. You get a doe and they'll laugh. Oh, you shot a German Shepherd.
Yeah.
That's the amount of meat we get off of them.
You get 25, 30 pound of meat on a deer. It was good though. It was different than what we were used to. They were eating more like seaweeds and stuff like that because it's a small island and they're only eating stuff from the beach, right? And the meat was almost like pork. It was like You were cooking it, and it was turning white.
Wow. The meat around here, when they shoot a deer out in the marsh, it's not very good. It's edible. Don't get me wrong. You add seasoning and different things to it. Most of the time when they shoot a deer out in the marsh, they'll mix it with pork to where it tastes better. Because if you just eat the deer like it is, eating the roots and they end up with marsh mud and stuff like that, it's not tasty at all.
Yeah. I've heard the same thing with fish. A friend of mine goes fishing, and he'll go fish for sea trout, and he doesn't want to have anything to do with coming to the dam because he keeps saying that fish tastes like mud. There he is.
Hello, Johnny boy.
Marcia, how you doing?
Hello, guys. How are you?
How you muffled?
Hi,
Johnny
Eddie.
boy, Johnny boy.
You're gonna have to fix your microphone at some point.
What's wrong, guys? Is it bad still?
Yeah, it feels like you're talking in a can or something. I don't know,
Muffled.
but we can understand. It's just harder.
Is that any better?
No,
Huh.
but it was doing the same thing when you were on Danny's live earlier.
I didn't hear it. When we were doing the live, I didn't hear it like that. It sounded fine.
Oh boy, this is. Well, I'm going to make an attempt at it. But Remy, thank you for having me up here on the panel. But I want to make a disclosure here, a disclaimer. If I'm provoked or antagonized on this live, I will not be held responsible for anything that happens here, because either in the chat over there or in this panel. But it is an honor to be here and participating with you.
Yeah,
And great job. Awesome job in Shed Wars. Awesome job. And now you got Robert scratching his head between the messages that you were sending me. I didn't get to respond, but I want to entertain. I definitely want to entertain those messages between me and you. We'll, we can exchange phone numbers or email. You know my email, and definitely want to hear your ideas on potentially working together.
nah, that was just a misunderstanding earlier.
It was a translation.
Trying to cover yourself, Randy. I understand, and I don't want to put you in a position on your live to kind of say too much, because you might get some heat from,
John.
No, honestly, I'm just happy to be in Shed Wars, and
You're an awesome Shed warrior. You turned out to be. I was skeptical.
Oh, yeah.
of you at first, but it turns out amazing job, awesome job. But I was skeptical at first, and that's why I passed you up in the draft. But I did make a mistake. Now that I've seen what you can do,
John, you got a little something on the end of your nose? Is your brown nose are trying to get Rem to jump over to your team next year? Sorry.
Rim, I could be your secretary.
she just wants to be a secretary.
You be John, see what happens.
Remy, I gave out my disclaimer. You are the host here. So
yes, true.
You control the flow of this live, because, like I said in the comments,
John, let him talk. John, stop. Go ahead, Rem.
I said I was.
That's how you talk.
I said I was gonna be the referee, and everything has to be respectful. It's true. I said that, and I have to hold my part of the bargain.
Just mute John.
What is
whoa,
Robert saying?
whoa! What did I just see on that screen right there? Go back, eliminate that comment, please, Remy.
Eliminate.
What did I just see on the screen? What did I just see? No. The name. Did I just see that correctly?
You want another one?
Big boys don't go. How in the hell did that carry over from this stinking live stream? No. Eliminate that. How the hell did that
I don't
carry
even know
over
how
from
to
this
change
live
that.
stream?
You want another?
I don't even know how to change that.
Remy, he said he didn't know how to do it, and he ended up doing it. But now it's carrying over everywhere I go. No, this needs to go.
Yeah.
Get rid.
Honestly,
Oh, there you go.
I
Thank
didn't
you.
even know how to do that.
You just did. Now, how the hell did that carry over from his live stream?
I don't know if he changed it. Maybe it carried over since you didn't change it when you came back on.
That's right. He wasn't paying attention, Rim. Don't let him shake you.
No, something. No,
It wasn't.
something
It wasn't
not
me. I
right
swear.
about
I
You
swear it
about that,
wasn't me.
Remy? Remy,
Uh,
if I find out that was you,
I
John,
I swear on my brother's head it wasn't me.
Okay.
John,
Yes.
turn your pump down. We can't hear you.
Your pump's too loud.
Okay, in Shed Wars and on my team, Remy, keep that in mind. If there's a draft next year, it'll be up to you guys to decide the way you want to do it. I'll be okay with whatever happens. I mean, I have to admit, being on Robert's team, we talked a lot more because I mean, let's be honest, John, you kind of ignore my messages. Uh,
Joey's on.
I get that your people are busy and don't hold it against you. It's just that talking to Robert the whole summer, he's my brother now.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a few years ago. I did a sound. I did a sound on the live stream. I don't have to make that sound here, do I? Of what Robert's doing. But I apologize for not answering your messages. But it is busy times, and
Yeah.
Do you know what the sound is that Robert is doing?
The sound?
Yeah, Robert's. Would you like me to display the sound to you?
Go ahead, John. You sound like a professional.
Yeah, this is what Robert is doing to you, Remy.
What was that?
That's what Robert's doing.
Oh my god!
Hold on, I'll be back.
You do know that this is saved, right? It's recorded and it's gonna be on YouTube for a long time.
It just went down the drain.
It was at about 56 minutes in.
Let me write that down. I'm going to need that in the video down the process.
What was that noise?
56 minutes.
Hello, Venkat. Thank you very much for stopping by.
Houston, I'm not even sure what that noise was.
Who?
Q. Oh my
Seems like a
God.
lot of people want to hire you, Sheena.
Yep. Q's all about it.
Oh my God.
You can be Q secretary. There you go.
I'm the designated sender. I send all the gifts to everybody.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. That's going to be
Yes.
John and Gina's exchanging gifts next week.
Yeah, we're exchanging gifts next week. Me and Johnny Boy here. Oh my God.
Hey, Sheena, did you just call me Johnny?
Johnny Boy?
You know, the last woman that called me Johnny gave birth to one of my children.
But I call you Johnny Boy all the time. Johnny Boy.
My name is John. Nobody refers to me as Johnny. Last female, look, the last male to call me Johnny had a lot of dentist appointments, and the last female gave birth to one of my children. So
Come on, Johnny.
I'm not having
nobody calls me Johnny.
I can't have no more children, so I'm good.
You'd have to stand on the step ladder and look her in the eye, too.
A lot of dentist appointments, Swamp Rat. So
Well,
Hello, Cotton
I'm
with
done with
James.
your eyes here now.
that's been us lately.
ah man, let's behave. Let's behave. You see, Remy. You see what I got? Remy, That's what I got to put up with. But
John,
we're here on
you
your
got
live.
something
This
in
is
your
your
mouth.
time.
You muffled.
That noise he was making.
What you have in your mouth, John? It sounds muffled.
Unfortunately for you, John, this is saved, and we gotta watch this video now.
Remy, I'm pretty sure you know by now that everything within the Shed Wars community, I have full control of, and there are repercussions that, so be careful.
He's the Marsha.
You know the power I have, so
The
just be
power.
careful.
The power of the Marsha.
You're gonna see the marshal. What's so funny?
I'm not here, Robert.
Why does she keep laughing?
Cute.
John has his rusty pipes. What does that say? Rusty bolts? What does that say? Put up that cute kitchen comment there.
Which one?
John has his rusty balls. What does that say?
Second one from the bottom.
John has his rusty balls, a bronze in his mouth. Okay, Q. Okay.
He just fired you and hired me.
Pretty that Sheena, you could pretty much almost guarantee that she just got herself fired. Right here at Ren's Family Farm. That's right, on the live. Q pretty much just got herself fired.
God, you know what good? You know what would go good with your jacket and your hoodie? A kerchief around your neck.
A what?
A kerchief.
What the
Handkerchief.
hell's a kerchief?
A kerchief. Like
What's a kerchief?
a bandana thingy that the women wear to tie around their neck. That would look awesome.
The power of the great Jim.
I'm sorry, Rim. Oh my God.
Robert, I am pretty certain that all of a sudden we are trashing Remy's live. He always does. He has a wonderful live, and I was hoping it would not come down to this, but we can still change it. We're only about an hour into it, so Remy, but change the environment, and I'll just sit here. And if you have any questions, I'll be more than happy to answer for you.
Yeah, I have a question for you, John. You didn't give your personal numbers. Did you like? Do you guys participate, or you just like captains? Did you?
No, I participated. My numbers I grew was 588 pounds.
Okay, and you didn't count all the fish because obviously you're.
I did not. No, I did not count any of the fish. No,
You don't count the you kiss them.
I did not. I went strictly was on gardening alone, not the fish part of it. I wasn't going to count, the 800-pound tunas or that. I wasn't going to count that.
Trying to get your husky to stop playing in the snow. At least someone likes the snow. You don't get snow where you are, John?
Cajun nice snow.
Of course we do. Yeah, we do. But I live in a Cape Cod. It's a peninsula, so I'm surrounded by 3 bodies of water. So we have the warmth of the ocean. But we don't get, like Buffalo right now. New York is getting absolutely blasted. But no, we don't get that much snow. The past 5 years, actually, it's been really mild in the wintertime here. Where
Did I read that correctly earlier? I thought I read something about them having 6 feet of snow.
Yeah, Buffalo, New York, right now. They moved the Buffalo. I'm a huge Buffalo Bills fan, and they actually moved the game to Detroit, Michigan, because it's too dangerous right now in Buffalo. They're going to get about 6-7 feet of snow. Yep.
That's a lot. Like, I mean, we get storms here about 2 feet of snow. That's a lot. 6
4 years ago, Rochester, New York, in Buffalo, they got 10 feet of snow.
Wow.
Yeah,
And we think we have it back here. 10 feet of snow, people are stuck inside.
Oh yeah, they were stuck inside for months. months. Yeah,
You have to dig
because
your way out.
the plow trucks couldn't even move. So people were literally, and a lot of people. I remember news stories. A lot of people passed away, carbon monoxide poisoning because they were running generators inside of their house because they lost power for so long, and
Yeah.
they were running generators in their home, and unfortunately there was a lot of tragic deaths because of that. So one thing, as desperate as you might be, do not run a generator, a gas powered engine in your home.
No,
Don't.
definitely not. You need to have it outside. But
Yes.
10 feet of snow, I can't imagine. I mean,
Oh.
it must be heavy snow on the roofs.
Oh
Like,
no, and roofs, you got to deal with roofs that can't tolerate that weight. And all of a sudden, you think, okay, I lost power, that's bad. I don't have heat, that's bad. And then before you know it, there, your roof comes collapsing down on top of you. It's it,
Everything's
it's tough. It's tough.
yeah. Oof. Can't imagine what that would be that happened here.
Yeah, yeah. But
Thank
we
you,
don't get
Tracy,
that.
for
We
sharing
don't
all
get
that
that
stuff.
much. We don't get that much. One thing I mean, I love everything about living in New England. New England is like you have your perfect spring, your perfect summer. However, this summer was extremely hot. I totally despise the summer. Always in the 80s, 90s. I can't take that heat. Uh, but what I don't like is not the snow, is the wind. I do not like the wind because I work out in the ocean every day, and that the wind is what cuts right through you. And once you get that really cold wind, like in December or January, and it gets your skeleton. I call it a skeleton freeze. Once you get that one skeleton freeze, it literally lasts well into March, April, where you're constantly just shivering. Even if you're in a perfectly warm environment, you're still just shivering because your core froze. That's what the wind will do to you, out in the ocean as you get that skeleton freeze. It's terrible.
John, I'm in the captain's chair now.
Yes, you are. That chair looks a lot better now.
You should say.
Yes, you said 500 and something pound of food. It
500,
is a
I
lot.
believe it was 588 pounds, I believe. Yes.
It is a lot.
Which it was down. No, no, actually it was down. But like I said, we had that heat wave up here, and I neglected for like a month and a half. I just couldn't be out there. I could not be out there.
It was
I
too
let a
warm.
lot of crops go to waste.
John, we're going to be planting a whole bunch of your sunflower seeds this year. You know, you did the
Really?
sunflower high challenge. We saved probably 2 pounds of seeds off of the, I think it was 6 or 8 plants we had. And it really was, it's amazing how pretty the bigger ones are. And Sheena wants to put most of the area we have to be able to plant. She wants to plant those this year.
We
Instead
did
of
it
That's
not
awesome.
this year, but maybe like 2 years ago. We planted those big ones
no, that was this year. we planted
along the bayou.
the regular ones along the bayou.
Yeah, and it looks better with the bigger
Yeah.
ones.
We this year we planted them too close, so the plants the sunflowers never really got large. Like
Yeah,
they should.
I actually just contacted the sponsors. I contacted two of them, and there's another one, Mary's Heirloom Seeds, that I'm in the talks because she was the sponsor of the Sunflower High. But I'm going to start conversations with her for something else called Shed Wars, which I think I can get her to go in with us on something special for every member of Shed Wars. But Danny, you do believe, I'm going to spoil it. You do have a prize coming to you for that. So
I'm just excited about the
you
sunflowers.
did a great job. You did a great job.
It was amazing the amount of people that seen them in the front of the house that stopped and asked
Yeah.
for seeds. We're saving some. If you need, I know that you have. You sent out
I have a whole bunch I saved myself.
right. If you run short, I know quite a few people asked last year. We do have quite a few of them saved to be able to send out if you need some more. We'll be able to send some out, but we will also be spreading out a bunch here in South Louisiana from you.
Yeah, those seeds originally came from Brazil. So
Yep.
Cool.
it's the mammoth mora is what I called it because that's what the woman that once I called her, like, what did we see? She mentioned the mora sunflower. So mammoth mora. So save those seeds.
Yeah. I'm not worried about winning anything or having any type of prize.
Yeah, but you did. But you did.
I
You did a
I
fantastic
appreciate
job.
that.
You can
You
send
know
me
me.
a gift, John.
Stop. You know me. I like participating in it and being able to say I beat you in it. But besides that, it's
Whoa,
just
whoa, 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 whoa. I didn't say you beat me in it
I did.
because I didn't enter myself because I started the challenge. I actually kept my height out of it. But
No, you
don't
didn't. You
say
talked
that you
about
beat me.
you said it in the video. I beat the height and the only hit the only
Because I
thing I had
corrected you. Because I corrected you. I gave you an extra foot or something because you couldn't follow my instructions. Simple instructions. One would think that, hey, you measure the head this way, you measure the head this way, you add it up to the length of the stalk. Simple. No. This swamp rat. See, I'm getting heated. Let's change the subject.
all I can tell you is I only measured one side of the flower head and I still beat you.
When my instruction was to measure both sides of the sunflower head.
Then I'd have really beat you by a foot and a half.
Yeah, because I went back into your video and I had to remeasure for you and then gave you the extra foot that you needed to beat me. That's how nice I am. See? Remy, this is getting out of control. Remy, take over here.
It's okay. You can fix your problems here. I don't mind.
Rib's like, get it. Look, Rib's like,
Remy,
let's
could
get it
lose a lot
all.
of subscribers. You could lose a lot of subscribers here, you know.
Well, when you guys were arguing earlier, I had like 16, 17 people watching, and then you stopped and it fell down to 9 watchers.
No.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, people like that stuff. No, it was. I like to think that it was a good season.
It was great.
I mean, you were saying earlier that it was a lot of work, and I don't know if you saw in the comments. I haven't been working for the past 2 weeks. My brain is. I'm not going to work the next week either. My doctor stopped me for another week. I am so tired. Like, just to take it easy for 3 weeks is the best thing I could have done.
Yeah,
It
get your
is a
focus.
lot of fun, though. Like, it's something that I needed to do, and I saw the price of everything today, and I'm glad I did because we wouldn't be eating the way we would if it wasn't for that. There, it pushed me to get even more.
And it's only going to get worse. It's not going to get any better anytime soon.
Yeah, that's the thing. And
We're at the
sooner
point.
people-
We've reached the point of no return. There is no return. So,
it will even out at some point, I think, because historically speaking, it's always done the same thing. I mean, right now it's doing this, and at some point it's going to do this again. But it can take 5, 6, 7, 10 years maybe before it happens.
yeah, I know, but let's put a difference here between evening out. What does that mean? I mean, evening out for me, for you at your age, for Danny, evening out is will it ever even out to I don't know 99 cents a gallon of gas? No.
Oh,
It-
What's
Hopefully.
going to even out? What's going to even out is that this newer generation that doesn't know what it was back then. For me, in order for it to even out, is yeah, okay, a gallon of gas. Hey, it's back to $1.05. Now it's even itself back out. But evening out nowadays is Hey, gas is back to $3. Woo, it's cheap. To me, that's still expensive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it is expensive.
Hey, a dozen eggs has evened out. What is it? $1.99 now? Okay, it's back even again. No, oh, it's down to $6 a dozen of eggs.
Yeah, making the new normal is
Right.
yeah.
But to
Yeah,
us older folks, to me, $3 a gallon of gas. To these newer folks, these new generations, oh yeah, $3. Yes, we're back to normal. Cheap, cheap. Huh? No, that's not cheap.
Yep.
What's
All the
cheap
time,
is
all the time they're not growing any food. They're not trying to learn how to grow food. You know, anything you can grow helps. You know, we go through I don't know how many $100 a year of strawberries because Sheena and Colt especially eat a lot of strawberries. That's why we expanded the strawberry towers this year to try to grow more. And you know, anything we cucumbers, you know, broccoli, anything we can grow.
Like our chickens aren't laying eggs right now. They're going
Right.
through their
They're going
molting.
through the mold.
So I had to buy a dozen of eggs at the store for like Thanksgiving next week. $3 and something for a dozen of eggs.
The cheapest dozen they had.
I was
yeah,
like, OMG.
between
that's cheap.
$5 and $5.29 for a dozen eggs today. That's what we saw at the store.
Oh my
I'm
god.
paying $8, $7.99. $8
That's
a
insane.
dozen.
You think
Yeah,
about
that's
it, it's insane.
yeah, it's insane.
The cost of feed went up, and it's still cheaper to have your own chickens than to go and buy eggs.
Yes, that's why I decided finally I broke down and I got myself 6 chickens and they're perfectly healthy. Maybe in a month and a half, 2 months they'll start laying eggs and
We go through a while back. Sheena was at the store. She wanted a gumbo. So I told her to pick up some dark meat, thighs, drumsticks. She looked at it and like a pack of thighs was $5 and something. Oh, but it was $2 and something a pound. I asked her, what's the leg quarters? And she went and looked at the leg quarters, 49 cents a pound. Just knowing how to separate a thigh from a drumstick saved $1.50 a pound. You know, and trying to teach my older kids that, you know, how to shop or look at certain things when you're doing it. It's going to make a big difference in a long time. It's going to make a big difference in a short time down the road. You know, knowing how to separate that, knowing what to look for when you're shopping, knowing how to grow a few things. It's going to make a big difference in your daily life because, you know, what's to say cucumbers aren't $2 or $3 a piece down the road?
it wouldn't surprise
I've seen
me.
them at $2.99.
I just bought some at the store, and the next day they was all
Yeah.
molded.
Yeah. Like literally 48 hours after she picked them up from the store, they were no good to eat.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Where's that, Tracy? In the States?
They've had the swine flu, not the swine flu, the bird flu, going through a lot of the hatcheries and the larger
Farms.
places here in the States. Since back Abundant Acres putting it out probably 5 months ago, 4 months ago, and they were killing millions of birds. Yep, because of it.
Yeah. It's getting scary because I know there's a lot of people that don't know how to grow their own food. And I know some people are starting now, some people are trying to learn, but I'm just afraid that it might be too little too late.
If you got seeds and you can put them in the ground, it's never too late. But
Yeah.
that's the main thing. If you don't know what you do, if you don't have an idea of how to get from start to finish, it makes a really big difference.
Well, I think it takes a good 2-3 years to get the garden going, to learn what you're doing, to be able to preserve the stuff you harvest. Like from not knowing anything at all to being able to preserve some stuff in the freezer for a year, you need at least a good 2 3 years of experience before you can make it there. You can harvest a few carrots, you can harvest a few cucumbers, and you can watch John's video and know how to grow onions and peppers. But if you want to have enough for a whole year, and you need to have your hands in the soil, you need to be able to experiment on different things. And I think that you need a good 2 3 years before you can get there to the point where you
You
need to.
need, yes, I agree. You need to, first of all, you're going to have failures. We all do. But just be prepared for those failures and don't let them discourage you, because we all have failures. Don't matter how long we've been doing it, we have failures. So don't let a failure put you down and like, oh, I'm not going to try. I can grow broccoli worth the crap, but every year I try. I try and I try, and so far I still can't do it, but I'm going to try again next year.
We've grown cucumbers out of the by my mom's house. Um, I mean, 5 gallon buckets a day off of 10 or 15 plants over a whole growing season. And we tried growing it over here the last 3 years, and we haven't done anything over here. Even a 3 mile difference in South Louisiana, we grow hundreds of cucumbers to 10 or 15. Um, you know, if you're going to start trying to grow something that supports yourself and have a little bit of extra food off of it, you need to know before you need it. You can't need it and then you're going to try to do it. You need to know before what to do, how to do it, and how much to plant before you get to the point that you need it to be able to help, input and support what you're putting into your family.
And exactly, Danny, and that's one of the things that I always try to emphasize in my whatever teaching videos I do is every year try to grow something different that you've never grown before and see what happens to it. You'd be amazed. Like I gave oakweed a chance a couple of years ago, and I'm like, no. Everybody told me there's no way you can grow oakweed in the north. There's
You
no
grew what?
Oakweed.
What's that?
Oakweed. Oh, I'm sorry. Okra.
Oh, okay. The green stuff.
But anyway, everybody's like, no, you can't grow oakweed up there, okra in the north, and your soil's never going to get hot enough. You don't have it needs a lot of heat. I said, you know what? I'm going to try it. And you know what? My first try at it, yes, I can grow oakweed. And for the past 2 years, abundant harvest of wonderful oakweed. So it's something I encourage. Just hey, give it a shot. Like, oh, I can't grow this because my environment doesn't call for it. Hey, try it and see what happens. That's all.
Okra does grow, and you can look back at Eric Hale. I think a year and a half, 2 years ago, was growing it. You have to, your soil has to be able to get 70 degrees for the flowers to produce. Once the flower produces, you'll start making okra off of it. It's an amazing fruit if you live in the South, because it will continue even at 105, 108 degrees. So humid, it still produces great food. But in your area, to get to that 70-degree mark makes a lot of difference. Yeah.
I mean, I can plant the okra. Like I started indoors and then I transplanted outdoors because the soil, and it just stays at a still. It just sits there, May, June, and even into July, it does absolutely nothing. But then when August comes around and you start getting those 85, 90-degree days, that stuff just shoots right through the roof, and it's just I can't keep up with the harvest of it.
The
I
soil
can't.
temperature, your soil
The
temperature with
soil
them
temperature, yes.
is a main. But once it starts producing, he planted like 6 rows, 8 rows, and 100 foot long. He's like, man, it's not doing nothing. I don't think it's doing. I'm like, you gotta wait till your soil temperature hits 72. When your soil
Yep.
temperature hits 72, you're gonna be on that deed with it. You're gonna have so much okra you won't know what to do.
That's the
And
truth. You can't keep up with it.
every 2 days, the plant is going to be producing an okra pod 6 to 8 inches long.
And
It's
trust me, I am going to, my chickens are going to love okra, whether they like it or not.
well, I don't know what the hell that is, but they like
Because
okra.
I'm going to be feeding them okra because there's so much that only me and the wife can consume. I have tons of bags frozen, but it's such a big producer. Only I planted like 8 plants, and I froze so much, and only me and Donnie we can't eat all that.
If you like pickles, I'm not a fan of pickles, but you take the okra that's about the size of your thumb, about an inch and a half to 2 inches, take it off, you boil it till it's partially soft. Pop takes it. He'll buy at the beginning of the season. He'll buy a gallon of pickles. Eat all the pickles. Then he'll take the okra about the size of your thumb, or about the size of my thumb. Yours would be a little bit too small. You take the okra about the size of my thumb, about an inch and a half, 2 inches long, and you boil it down for 5 to 10 minutes till it's just about soft to where you can take a bite and eat it fine. And he'll take it, let it drip out of a colander. Then he puts it in the pickle juice overnight, and then he'll start eating it like that.
Yeah.
He'll eat the cup. He loves it. It tastes like whatever type of pickles you like. You can pickle them in the same way,
You
but
see, Danny, yeah, I know, Danny. You see this? I'm not giving you a thumbs up. This is a 3-inch thumb, by the way.
yeah, and you're 7 feet tall. Okay,
Do you know what I'd like to do with this thumb?
probably suck on it right now because your feelings are hurt.
Hmm. Anyway,
Listen,
Remy.
you two start again. I gotta get my washers up.
So you're saying we're the show? If this is not going to end well
No,
Yeah.
John's gonna be hurt.
unless you get Robert up here. You got to get Robert up here. Where is that Robert? Get up here.
John,
Remy, Robert. Remy wants the watch out. He wants people to come. Robert, get up here.
John, Rim wants you to sing.
I'm not set up. I'm not set up for karaoke, and I would be more than happy to come on Remy's channel when it's set up. Drew, it can't be spontaneously. Hey, come. I have to get my system ready because I'm not all that savvy at setting stuff up. The wife has to help me set the stuff up. So
you're scared.
I'm not scared. Did I ever mention that I was scared?
That's what it sounds like.
Is your system set up? Why don't you sing?
What you want me to sing?
Sing me a song. You swamp rat. Why don't you sing me a song?
Lean
on me. Not lean on me.
Rim, 1 second.
Yeah, sing me a song. There you go. Good. You see the power I have, Ren? I tell him to sing me a song and he's running.
You got less power in your toes.
I got plenty of power in this thumb that what I could do with this thumb.
Yeah, you could suck on it for 5 or 6 hours and it'd still be there.
You stick it straight up your ass. Go ahead. Sing me a song, you Cajun swamp rat. Please sing me a song tonight.
I'm trying to find it.
I'm gonna go check the leak in the bathroom.
John, you need to talk to him for 2 more minutes and I'll find the song.
Why don't you talk? What, you can't talk and look for a song at the same time?
I'm on two different programs.
I don't care. I got a leak problem in the bathroom. I need to go
You know
check
you
the
got to
phone.
leak it. It starts out your mouth.
Yeah, get that little bastard out of here.
Hold on, Rim. I'm looking for a song.
Yeah, no worries, no worries.
Don't be upset with us tonight.
No worries. Robert, if you're talking about me, as you were singing John Host type, yeah, okay, so you were just saying that in general. I would love to have a good setup to do some karaoke, but for that.
Yeah, I have two speakers I bought off of Amazon for like $200 5 years ago. That's what I use, and they're not the best at all. Let me take a sip of Jägermeister, Rim, and get me another beer, and I'm gonna sing a song. I'm gonna try.
Right on. Great minds. I think Marilyn left. She didn't want to hear any karaoke. Still there, Marilyn?
Okay, you ready, Rim?
Oh, yes.
You can see how this is gonna work. Oh, look, the
Yeah,
weasel.
I'm back.
Let's see if I can make it over there without falling over. If you ever need, call me, baby. Yeah, you call me. Thank you.
Yeah. Good work.
Thank you.
You made some people come back.
High five. Come on, John. You ready? That was particularly put off of John because he loves that song.
Yeah, I love it. Great song.
Oh man. How about this one? You want another one, Rim?
Go ahead.
Let's see. I have not. I don't think I've ever sang this before, but let's check it out. See. How about you, John? You got to Louisiana from the New Orleans, right back up on the walking on the Evan Street. Nope, sorry. Nope. It's not gonna work.
Hey, I was liking that. I was digging it.
I can do something else. Not
That
that.
song was what? Go, Johnny, go, 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 go. Yeah, I was digging that.
Yeah. I need to practice that. I do want to learn that one, but that's not something I can do right now. Let's see.
Thank you for
Hey,
being
well,
here.
hey, Danny, you're bringing a lot of people back in.
Hold on. Here we go. Nope, not that one. Not that one. I'm a little intoxicated. Okay, let's try this.
You didn't have to disclose that.
This is. I got this. Day after day, I'm more confused. Yellow for the light in the pouring rain. You know that's a game that I hate to lose. And I'm feeling strange. baby, shake. Oh, give me the beat, boy, free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll, drift away. Give me the beat, boy, free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Won't you take me away? Beginning to think that I'm wasting time. Don't understand the things I do. The world outside looks so kind. I'm counting on you. Carry me through. Oh, give me the beat, boy, free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Yeah, give me the beat, boy, free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. When my mind is free, no melody can move. When I'm feeling blue, the dawn's coming too soon. Thanks for the joy that you've given me. I want you to know I believe in someone. Rhythm and rhyme and harmony. Help me along. You're making me strong. Oh, give me the beat, boy, to free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Give me the beat, boy, to free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Whoa, give me the beat, boy, to free my soul. Wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Give me the beat, boy, to free my soul. Wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Won't you take me? Whoa, drift away. Give me the beat, boy, to free my soul. Wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Give me the beat, boy, to free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Don't stop.
Awesome.
Good job, Danny. You do really good with that song. Good job.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
No, Danny can sing. I got to give him that. He can sing.
I like it. I like singing.
Yeah.
Well, it's all that matters. And we'll have to figure something out at some point to have John also ready for a few songs. Sheena's there. Do you sing, Sheena? No?
No,
Just in the shower?
not even.
Not even in the shower?
Nope. I've never heard her sing. We've been, what, 10, 11 years?
Come back, Gucci.
Yeah.
I can drop it like it's hot, but that's about it.
So you drop it like that. You split draws.
There you go. I used to sing when I was younger. Growing up, you kind of put your energy elsewhere. Let's just put it that way. And after a while, just forget about the guitar and It just stays there in the corner and you don't touch it.
You, for
All the
you
song.
not, I will say, Ram, for you not touching it when you did the Shed Wars karaoke thing, dude, that was amazing. Even the
Yeah,
song, I really enjoyed the song.
thanks.
That,
I know the chords. I've never been good at picking, but I remember my cousin and I back in the days would go like to a party somewhere and play guitar until 2 or 3 a.m. in the morning and just keep the party going. But it's been a long time.
you did amazing.
Thanks.
Oh,
And I
it's
have
all.
a T-shirt here to show for that.
I, I, I wish I could play. I bought 3 guitars and tried different times and never been able to do it.
Yeah,
I'll-
I learned by myself. I watched a few people play, looked at the chords. I'm like, okay, this is how you have to do it. Put my hands like this, and there you go.
Yeah, I've never been able to do it. Yeah, Rim won. That was amazing. And you know, we have Zydeco music and French music and stuff down here, and it kind of ties into what Rim was doing. Rim did a little bit different, but I really enjoyed it. It was really great music. I know.
Maybe it's all in. Sorry, Danny. I don't know. I didn't talk about that in any video. It's just the webcam that I have there and the microphone that I have here. This is what I use for the live stream, and you have all the information in the description below.
John, but hi, you gotta talk.
No, I totally agree. Remy, yes, the karaoke thing, you did a fantastic job, and you did win. You picked the perfect song, and to watch you actually play the guitar was pretty awesome to see you do.
Yeah, I told myself I was gonna do a second one, just for the sake of it. Um, just never got to.
We all enjoyed it.
Sing me a song, John.
I'm not, Sheena. I wish I was set up for it, but unfortunately I'm not set up for it.
Oh, John.
Yeah, because in order for me to do karaoke, I have to be live on the phone, and then the music playing on my desktop. But I'm not set up for that. It takes a little bit for me to figure it out. So usually Donnie helps me with all that.
I would need to set something up too. I don't know if I should have speakers. I don't know, maybe just another computer with other speakers on, or Danny has
That's
$200
something.
speakers.
No, that's something that you can. I'm pretty sure that you can contact your buddy Homestead Aquarius on a private live, and just the two of you, and you can test it out the system. You know,
Yeah,
I'm sure. I'm sure Robert would have no problem doing a whoop, 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 whoop sound check.
That noise again. Why is he making that noise? Oh my gosh.
Just throwing it out there, Robert. You have friends in the community that are more than willing to do sound checks for you and help you out.
John, do a gurgling sound for us.
Dan, you almost had it perfect. Go ahead, try it again with a little deeper tone.
I have no idea.
Like it's a deep throat deep. That's how Robert does it. Throat deep. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Fort 146.
What? Show us how deep he goes, John.
I'm just telling you what Robert does. That's what Robert.
Here.
He said all the way down here.
Yeah, Robert takes it all the way down past the Adam's apple. So that's why it almost gets nodded where they want to come back up and the Adam's apple blocks it. That's where you get that solid whoop, 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 whoop.
I just hope my kids are not still up watching.
No.
Just Just mute him, Rim.
Well, I'll mute myself at this point. You don't you have to worry about. I need a break.
Look at Q said, "No, I'm eating. No." Oh my God! Don't make me come up there, John.
Come on, Mr. Robert. You scared?
I'm sorry, Rim. I can't.
Come on,
Yeah,
Robert.
Robert's scared. He doesn't want to get. He doesn't want to be gagging on air.
You don't
Yeah,
wanna-
John, I didn't should have.
John, what are you gagging on?
I ain't gagging. Trust me, I don't gag on anything.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, I can't take it.
Robert is the one that's gagging all over Shed Wars members. Woo, 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 woo.
You scared Danny there. Hello,
Yeah,
Gene.
Robert, why don't you get up here? I am sorry, Jane W. There's a lot of new people. There's a lot of people on this chat that I do not. I'll let you. I do not know some of you that are on this chat. I apologize if you're first time seeing me or getting to know me, but
Oh my God.
it leaves me no choice. I have no choice but to admit the truth of what's going on within the Shed Wars community of what Homestead Aquarius does to some of its members.
What? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that?
See, I don't do that. I don't do that. I'm a captain. I'm a marshal. I don't do that.
We know you don't gag on members.
No, I don't.
He's like members.
Poor Gene just came in and hearing conversations like that. I'm in the mood.
And Robert, Homestead Aquarius, I'm not going to apologize either. I've exposed what it is. It's okay. I've exposed you.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
You okay, Sheena?
You just keep talking.
What?
We'd hate to see all the exposed members you've exposed.
Actually, Robert made a reference that was actually pretty disturbing of something that I actually had to learn in my adult life was teabagging.
And then
Yeah, I was like, what the hell is teabagging? I had to learn that in my adult life, like 2 years ago, of what the hell he was talking about, which is pretty disturbing. Okay, so.
Hey, Miss Carol.
Good.
Yes, Carol, that's right. We're talking about how Robert.
My name is Sarah. I promise I did a fish walk into the bar. Jane W. said this is just way better than any news on the TV.
Get Miss Carol.
Oh my God, it's on here.
Oh my God, I'm crying and I can't breathe. This is awesome.
He
I'm
has been
so
showing all of his life, but never told him what it was. I helped you, John. No, you're not.
Rem, I'm so sorry.
We grew up through this.
Oh,
Well, laughing is all good.
Oh. Like he's getting hot. He's taking his coat. Oh, it's getting hot in here.
there you go.
I happened to have it on. I didn't even remember.
Yeah, you have it on. You won the karaoke. That's the karaoke shirt you won. Yeah. Rams family, the champion. Yep. Karaoke champion. Yep. Robert, that was disturbing. I did not need to know at 44, 45 years old what teabagging was. I did not need to have that vision in my head. It's pretty disturbing. And I am not going to say in this chat exactly what it is because it's disturbing and I do not want to corrupt anyone's mind.
You would hate
I
that
think
it
it's
would
Robert.
happen to you many times.
Boy, ain't that far from the truth.
What? I don't think I heard that correctly.
I don't think I'm supposed to happen.
You said that ain't that far from the truth?
No, it's very fucking far from the truth.
No, it's not.
What did I say? What did I originally say? It ain't that far from the truth? No, yeah, it's the other way around. That's very far from the truth. This is really going bad now, Remy.
Yeah.
Some tea bags now.
We gotta put tea bags in the present for you, John. I've been all excited. Oh look, tea bags on my head. Cup of tea bags on my chin.
Oh, my chinny chin chin.
Chin.
I feel like goat's grub.
On my mouth.
Look, I'm willing to drop this. I just made a comment about the teabag thing, but I am very willing to drop this conversation at this
Oh, I
point.
bet you are, now that you done messed up and put your foot.
And Remy, I would encourage that this conversation about teabagging is dropped because there's a lot of innocent people in here that potentially do not know what that is, and let's leave it at that.
Oh my God, the comments are awesome. Grim's crying.
Rim, what did you get yourself into?
Like I said, my disclaimer at the beginning still holds strong. I will not be responsible for anything that happens on this live.
Fishes and Love says, is this the Help Rim's family channel?
Well, it's giving me watch hours, and good laughs. That's all good.
He gets it how he gets it.
Oh,
Hey,
he gets
Remy, make sure you monetize this live. You get the views. Make sure you get monetize this live.
Might not get monetized though, but
All right, after gloop, 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 and teabagging, it probably won't.
You brought it back on your own. Never rub another man's rhubarb.
God, what man's rhubarb are you rubbing?
Google it.
Rip's never gonna let us back on here.
Never again.
Oh, yep. The text messages are starting to come in. Yep.
Oh my God.
I bet they are, John.
Me and you got one at the same time, Danny.
Nope.
I just got a message. Did you just get a message?
No, I did not.
Oh my God, my head hurts so bad.
Rim, how about I sing another song?
Yeah, why
go
don't you
ahead.
sing a song? I got to respond to a couple of text messages here.
John,
Go ahead.
we'll give John a minute to compose himself.
Oh my God.
Roses everywhere.
but myself I can't see. I know it's only make believe. My one and only prayer is that someday I hope my dreams come true. My one and only, no one will ever know how much I love you so. My only prayer will be someday you care for me, but it's I hopes my dreams come true. My life I give up. My heart a wedding ring. My all, my everything. My heart I can't control. You rule my very soul. My only prayer will be someday you care for me, but it's my one and only prayer is that someday you care. My hopes, my dreams are true. My one and only you. No one will ever know how much I love you so. My only prayer will be someday you care for me, but it's all sinuses
Good job, Danny.
bad.
Awesome.
Good job.
Before karaoke, I normally take my sinus medicine and spray my nose, and yeah, it's tough. I wasn't expecting this. I am having a good time. Nana,
You sound good.
Miss Donna. Oh, Miss Donna Miss Donna is my best karaoke high five person.
Miss
So you
Donna
have to
did.
do another song then.
Another song.
Yeah, she just came in.
She loves some Conway 20.
She did give you a very generous birthday gift earlier. You could sing a song for her.
Yes, she did.
I needed to remind you of that.
No, you did not, John.
Okay. So why don't you sing a song specially dedicated for Donna Diggs?
Uh, Oh,
For who?
Miss Donna.
Miss Donna Diggs.
She loves Conway.
That one.
Which one?
Yep.
That one? Oh, excuse me.
Because you can't play the one above it because that's for me.
Oh, give me like 2 seconds so I can take another shot of Jägermeister and get me a fresh beer.
Manny, you take all the time you need.
John, you go ahead and show us how you works.
No, we're past the gurgling, ball sucking, teabagging stuff. Let's move on to keep it.
It's the top. One top.
Yeah, the text messages keep coming in.
No, that's a YouTube notification.
Oh, is that what it is? Well, mine is text messages. And I see that you're in the chat, and I already answered your text message, so I don't know why you're still sending them.
John, you're doing this when you should be doing this.
I agree. So why don't you get up and sing a song for Miss Donna Diggs?
Whew.
Happy birthday, Chubbs.
Happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday to you. Yes. Here, hey, Danny, look, I'm gonna have a sip for you, just for you.
Let's see if this
Oh,
one. Now I'm lying here with love on my mind. And next to me, I'm soon to be the one I left behind. And Lord, it's killing me to see her cry. She knows I'm lying here beside her, with love all on my mind. Yes, I know that I once loved her, and I played no one above her, and I never thought I'd ever set her free. But it just wasn't in my plan, the way Linda squeezed my hand the first time that I held her close as she danced with me. She said, I've loved you for a long time, but you're married to a friend of mine, and I've tried hard to never let it show. But my love for you is stronger, and I can't hide it any longer. And so I thought I'd better let you know that I'm lying here with Linda on my mind. And next to me, I'm soon to be the one I left behind. And Lord, it's killing me to see her cry. She knows I'm lying here beside her, with love on my mind.
Good job, sir.
Awesome.
very nice job, Danny. Good job.
Thank you.
I'm telling you, you have been nailing it tonight. I wish I had my stuff set up.
I've been
You
nailing
have,
tonight.
what'd you say?
Nothing. None of your business.
A nut in my business. I'll give you a nut in my business.
What?
What?
You just say a nut in your business?
None of your business.
Oh, none of you. I thought you said a nut in my business. I'll give you a nut.
What's on your
We know what's on your mind, John.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
No, but thank you to this.
Yes, Donna Diggs. Donna Diggs, welcome to the membership club of the Remy. I am also a member of Remy's channel and a supporter of this channel. So, Donna, that's awesome of you to come on board.
I have a question. What other pay purchases do people use besides PayPal? I'm trying to move on away from PayPal because of the $2,500 disinformation penalty they want to charge. What else can we use to pay for the memberships besides PayPal?
Credit cards.
Google
I
Pay?
have, I think so.
Because I canceled my PayPal and closed up about 2 weeks ago. I need to rejoin everything, and I was at work when I did it because I was reading about all the crap that was going on with them. So I will be coming back to everyone that I was paying for before, but just give me a little bit. I didn't know. PayPal is trying to, if they claim you do disinformation in the United States, they want to charge $2,500. They would just take it out your account. Then you have to dispute it and all that. So I was
No,
trying
you
to.
can use a regular, like I'm also a member. I am also a member to Cajun Hydroponics. Also support Cajun Hydroponics,
He
and
supports.
I just use my debit card for, and it renews every month on its own
Okay.
until finally I've had enough of you and I cancel it. But
Cancel it.
John, you
no,
need that 99.
for right now, I don't mind buying you one cup of coffee a month.
That
I
we
don't mind it.
I do not buy coffee. I make coffee at my house. So
I make
Yeah, but I do pay you every month just as a, because I don't mind buying you a cup of coffee every month.
every 6
And
months you buy.
and you are a member of my channel as well. You buy me a coffee every month.
Not right now. I have to. I am till like the 21st. You just. I have to resubscribe. I have to find all that crap. That's what I'm telling you.
I am joking with you. I'm joking with you.
No,
But
no,
I am a supporter. I am a supporter of Rand's channel and also Danny's channel. I love supporting channels that support me.
and
Not in membership wise, but like, and not necessarily friends because I can't stand this guy. But I love Randy. Randy's really nice. But they do support me. So.
I do want to continue supporting the channels I have been supporting. The little bit of money I do receive from YouTube, I do want to put it back into the people from YouTube that I like watching. And I was trying to find out if there was different ways to be able to do it because I'm not going to support PayPal anymore. So
Well, I understand, and there was at some point I had to deal with it when you actually became a member of my channel. The subject was brought up by two people. Hey, what's going on with the swamp rat? Is he trying to pay you off in some way?
pay me off. No.
And I had to explain, like, I don't know what he's trying to do by becoming a member of the channel, but see, these are the things that happen behind the scenes that you don't know. You decided to become a member of my channel. I don't know if there was some kind of theory you were playing or something, but two people approached me and like, what's the swamp rat doing? Like, are you buttering him up so he's paying you off so I don't suspend you or don't penalize you? All that stuff came up.
No.
All of it.
I try to put back the money that I'm the little bit like $8 to $12 a month I make off of YouTube. I try to
That's
put it
right.
back into the YouTube people that I enjoy watching, and that I try to. I don't know. I'm drunk.
And yes, Donna Diggs is also a supporter of my channel. She is a member of my channel.
Yeah.
She's been for quite a while, actually.
Yep. Miss Donna is amazing.
She is. Yeah.
Even on Facebook, she's like, "Hello, darling." I'm like, "I love Miss Donna. God, she's awesome."
Yeah.
Cool.
How about this? One more.
All right.
Remy, you're gonna have to tell me when to stop because I'm gonna go to the karaoke bar
Yeah, Remy, just so you know, he will not stop till like 4 o'clock in the morning. So.
I will stop.
It's a couple rubbing music right here. I don't know why I keep on believing you need me when you prove so many times that it ain't true. And I can't find one good reason for staying. Maybe my leaving would be the best for you. Run these roads, defeated when reflections in your eyes show me through. These roads are passing that I'm looking through. Show me beauty, 'cause behind all the truth. So I'll just keep on hoping, believing that by counting the many times I've tried. You believe me when I say I love you, and I'll leave these rose-colored glasses behind. These rose-colored glasses that I'm looking through. Show me beauty, 'cause behind all truth.
Good job, Danny. Good job. I like
Thank you.
that song.
Awesome.
I haven't heard that song in a long time.
I love me some John Conley, George
Yeah.
Strait. Oh my God, I can.
That's been a while on that song. When you first started singing it, it took me a minute to figure out, and then I'm like, oh, that song, geez, that's been a long time.
Yeah, I sang it last time we were singing karaoke. You just forgot because you old.
Oh, is that what it is? Because I'm old?
Oh my God, you old.
It's your birthday today, isn't it? I believe I'm going to expose you. You're 49 years old.
I'm 48, John.
No, you're way older. You're older than me. You're 49. You were born in 1974.
Yeah, he's
Yes, I was, and that's
48.
48.
Whatever. You're older than me.
It's fine. It's fine.
And I'm still younger than all of you, so that's okay.
I want to sing a George Strait song. Wait, Carol, thank you.
Carol, I hope you feel better. You have a wonderful night. Thank you for coming by, Carol.
Bye.
Everybody loves Carol. She's a sweetheart.
Awesome.
Carol's all.
Here. Have a good night. No, Melissa, not tonight. I will. I need to get the guitar out of the corner and start playing again. Remember a few songs and get back to it.
Oh, you show it out on Shed Wars karaoke, but you don't want to do it now, huh?
That was just the one song, and I had to start over like twice.
That's awesome, though. I'm not gonna lie, Rim. That was awesome. That was
Yeah, it was good enough to get him the championship. Look, he's wearing it.
by far. Rim.
It was a pleasure to design that shirt and get it printed for him. He deserved it. He did a great job.
The person that designed the Cajun hydroponic shirt was amazing.
Yeah, that shirt is awesome too.
I do, yeah. I must say, I do have a Cajun hydroponics shirt. I love the long sleeve one. It's awesome.
And you need to wear that next Saturday for our live.
I actually, yeah, I will. I saw it in the drawer the other day.
Mankini.
I wear it. I love that I love that shirt. It's got. I love the color of it. I love everything about it.
The mankini also.
I'm not wearing no mankini. I don't. It'll. My God, No, I do not look good in a mankini.
Nobody said you look good in it, John. They just want to see you in it.
No, why would anybody want to see me in something that doesn't look good? It doesn't look good.
It'd be funny though.
Oh, funny. Am I here to amuse you, Remy?
Yes, you are.
Both of you.
Oh, I'm here to amuse you. And is he funny though? I,
Hold
I make myself look like a jackass so you can be amused.
John, hold on. I'm gonna go ahead and share the mankini video I made of you. I'm sexy and I know it.
Danny,
Would you like me to put that in the comments so everyone can go and watch it?
Danny.
Well, you better be nice to Rim. That's all I gotta say.
Okay, okay. All right, let's backtrack here a little bit.
I'm sexy and I know it. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Yeah, John. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Yeah.
You know that's also gonna stay on YouTube, right? That little dance.
John is all about being on YouTube. His wiggle, 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 wiggle. Yeah. Was that? John's on OnlyFans. Are you
What did you say?
subscribed to him?
What did you say?
Nothing.
Sheena said for me to put your mankini video on my OnlyFans.
No, no. Do not do that. No,
Why?
because I said so. That's why.
Which one?
This is me. On the other hand,
Wait, I gotta find the ones in the. I'm trying to find another song. Sheena had a song she wanted me to sing by Randy Travis.
I think it was This Is Me.
Randy Travis, good choice.
Oh,
So Remy, once this live is over, what are you going to do with this? Are you going to delete this thing, or are you
Nope.
actually going to keep it live on the channel?
Live.
Red's gonna leave it and make clips off of it to be able to smack that Marsha's ass.
Remy is not as dumb as you. Okay.
John, if I was dumb, I could not take Windows Movie Maker and turn the videos into you kissing
A fish.
a fish.
Let's leave it at that. Remy
What?
is a pretty intelligent guy. Okay, never mind that. Remy's pretty intelligent, and I know for a fact Remy is pretty smart guy, and he knows his boundaries and his limits. So I'm not worried about Remy taking clips off of lives like you do, you stinking swamp rat.
Rim's laughing at you.
No, I'm just laughing at the situation.
Shush, shush, just
You're on
play
our
along,
side.
play
You're on our
along,
side.
Rim.
I'm your new secretary, so you have to be on my side.
Team Aquarius, buddy.
That was an awesome night, John. You have to admit it. Oh no, do you remember that night, John? What night? There's a lot of nights. If it involves this cocksucker here, it's a lot of things, a lot of nights that went wrong that I probably shouldn't remember.
Well, I would hope you wouldn't if I was part of your memory. I don't want to be no part of that. John does some weird shit on this time off.
No, you're not a part of my memory at all.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm part of you right now.
Hey, look, my disclaimer still stands. I have no responsibility for anything that happens here tonight.
Sheena has the song she'd like me to sing when y'all ready.
We are ready. We are ready to hear you sing and shut that mouth of yours. Go ahead, sing.
I'm not playing with you, John. Don't start.
Does it look like I'm playing with you?
Oh God, I hope not. Oh my God. He said, "Does it look like I'm playing with you?" No, I'm not.
Oh God! Why did you turn that into something sick? You sadistic.
You said it.
You said it, John. Lady, feeling that I've had. Why do you keep your distance? Let's go to the end. Do you think your silence is saying there ain't nothing wrong with you? This is me. You're not talking to. This is me. The one who knows you inside out. The one you lean on to now. Don't you know I'm still here for you? So what do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing? This is me. You're not talking to. Sheila, I need you to make me sing this. No matter what you're running from, if this is something I'm doing, I'll get hooked up. Just don't let me be a stranger to what you know. Hey, this is me. You're not talking. We're gonna stop that. Mm-mm. Sorry, Rim, that was bad. That was something Sheena wanted me to sing that I'm like, man, I could try it. Look, how about this?
It didn't sound that bad.
How about that, Sheena? She, baby, what are we becoming? Feel just like we're always running, rolling through the motions of every day. I can lean in to hold you, or act like I don't even know you. Seems like you care less either way. What happened to that girl I used to know? I just want us back to the way we were before. Do I turn you on and on when I kiss you, baby? Does the sight of me wanting you drive you crazy? Do I have your love? Am I still in love? Tell me, don't I? Tell me, do I, baby? Give you everything that you ever wanted. Would you ever just turn away and leave me lonely? Do I just need to get up and get on with my life? Baby, do I? Nothing but a perfect simple kind of love. Baby, those sure were days. There was a time our love ran wild and free, but now I'm second guessing everything I see. Do I turn you on and on when I kiss you, baby? Does the sight of me wanting you drive you crazy? Do I have your love? Am I still enough? Tell me, don't I? Tell me, do I, baby? Give you everything that you ever wanted. Would you rather just turn away and leave me lonely? Do I just need to give up and get on with my life? Baby, do I still give you what you need? Still take your breath away like a storm when I leave? Baby, do I? Oh, do I turn you on and on when I kiss you, baby? The side of me wanting you to drive me crazy. Do I have enough? Am I still enough? Tell me, don't I? Tell me, do I, baby? Give you everything that you ever wanted. Would you rather just turn around and leave me alone? Do I just need to get off and get on with my life? Kill me, baby, do what you want, more try. Do I? Baby, do I?
Awesome,
Very
Danny.
nice. Very nice, Danny. Very nice.
I have drank a little bit more than I should, probably a lot more than I should have tonight.
Well, what's new? Tell us something we don't know.
What?
Shut up, you little bastard.
What?
He wants his
Yeah, you
mom.
heard me.
No, I didn't hear. All I heard was.
He wants his mom. That's why he's crying.
Get it right. You need to practice the gurgling sound.
Yeah.
Ah,
Show us how you do the gur 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 gur, John.
Oh, you're almost there. Look at that. Yeah. Sounds like you might have had some practice.
All right, guys, it's been 2 hours and a half. I'm gonna call it a night. Been up
Remy.
11:30 for me right now, and I've been up since 6. So
Yep. 10:30.
Thank you, both of you.
Yankee human time.
Thanks for letting us be up. Look,
it was fun.
really,
It's not gonna get monetized, but it was fun.
really, I appreciate you calling us up. Anytime you want to talk about gardening, let us know. Anytime you don't want to be monetized, but you need some hours, karaoke. Here we go.
Remy, you're not monetized yet?
Me, yes, I am, but I
Yeah,
mean,
you are. Yeah, no,
with
no,
the swearing and stuff.
You can monetize this. Oh, yeah, you're probably gonna get copyrights because of the karaoke, but that's all right.
I don't know about the swearing and all that stuff too, though.
What swear?
Oh.
Nobody swore.
Oh, Grim, Mr. Robert's going to come up and sing now.
Yeah, he wants to now.
That's
Hey,
what he.
Remy, don't worry. Just monetize it. Try it. The worst that can happen is they say no. We didn't really swear.
Put the monetize on. Do not let.
I would put the monetize on and just see what happens with it. But I think I said one bad word, and choking on nuts sounds is not bad.
But I will say this: I have Merle Haggard song that's a karaoke at the bar I sang, and it is actually one of my better paying videos, even with the monetization being cut in half. So if the monetization is optional, put it on.
No, yes, Remy, and I do have lives that I've done karaoke in the past, and what I'm doing is I was given the option to monetize it, but I have to split the profits with certain people, and I split the profits. I'm not selfish.
Yes, you are, John.
No, I'm not.
All right. Well, thank you both of you for being here, and thank you everyone in the chat. I had an amazing night.
Thank you.
Go get some
You
rest.
did as well. I enjoyed, and thank you, Danny. For making it light on me. Believe it or not, he was actually light on me this time.
John, you go live on your channel next, right?
Huh?
You said you were
No,
going to Rim.
I did not say that. Don't push me to actually start up a live.
I'm
But
sorry.
Randy, thank you so much. I appreciate you having me on the panel. And like I said, anyone asks what the hell happened here tonight, just apologize for me and say I was not responsible.
And
John,
by the
John,
way, John, go
John,
ahead, Denny.
go in Miss Danny's bathroom and get some tampons to dab it on you. Go ahead, Rim. I'm sorry.
No worries.
I got a tampon for you right here. Look, thumbs up for you. Right here's your tampon.
You told me about giving away some seats for my members. I
Yes.
posted
Yep.
something on my community tab, and
Yeah.
I'll let you know the winner of that as soon as it's done.
Absolutely. Yes, I am more than I do support Grammy's channel and the members that become new members. And I believe we made a deal with one member that actually became a member. I will look at that at your community tab, and definitely I will mail out some seeds to them for their support for your channel. I love it.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
You are welcome. All
Thank
of you have a
you, everyone.
wonderful night. Thank you. Bye, guys.
Thank you, Rim.